Hey guys, AirTS here, Air for short. I'm going to make a video where I open a water scroll this time, and I'm going to talk about the runes for whatever monster we get. Now, it will be a water monster, go figure, and any suggestions that I give are not law, they're just suggestions. You don't even have to listen if you don't want to, but feel free to leave any suggestions of your own in the comments section below. Now, we just got a new update today for the Summoner's War Sky Arena, and there's some new monsters, so hopefully we get something good. And so let's just do this. 5, 6, 7, 8, summon. 3 stars. Okay, so this is the Water Mystic Witch. She is not a new monster, but who cares? Now, this monster is considered one of the better support monsters in the game, in fact, as far as 3 stars go. And I've seen lots of players use her well into later portions of the gameplay. So, let's see here. She's a support type, as I said, and her skills are Crow Summoning. Summons crows to attack the enemy and inflict continuous damage for 1 turn with a 50% chance. So 50-50 chance it will activate the continuous damage debuff, which is good enough. Toad Poison damages the enemy by pouring poison and removes a beneficial effect. Also blocks beneficial effects for 1 turn with a 75% chance. So there's a very good chance that this will apply the blocking of beneficial effects, which is really very useful in the arena. Now, removing beneficial effects is also very good. And then her leadership skill is increase the attack power of ally monsters in the arena by 21%. So this is a pretty good skill. It's her second skill. Removing a beneficial effect and also stopping them from applying any is very, very important. And then continuous damage is just sort of, it's fine for her. Now, let's take a look at this monster. When she awakens, she gets a new skill. The skill is Spell of Strengthening. Now, this is the main reason why most people like her. Increases the attack bar of all allies by 20% and increases their attack power and defense for 2 turns. So she gives an attack and defense boost for 2 turns, as well as when she initially uses the spell, or the Spell of Strengthening, she increases their attack bar by 20%, giving them a 20% boost for their next turn. So it's sort of like a little bit of speed and then the attack and defense buff. So what do we want to do with her? A lot of people recommend speed runes with her. And I would also say focus. I would say speed runes because you want her to basically attack often and attack first. If you're using her, I would probably start the battle either with this skill to stop them from applying beneficial effects, and then you use this one to increase their attack power and defense, or you could go vice versa. It's up to you. You could try violent runes on her, though it's not necessary. I do like violent runes on support monsters, as when you have something like a bonus for attack and defense, it's reusable in 5 turns, but it only lasts for 2. So sometimes violent runes will have her maintain that buff sooner and for longer, so that they're not without for too long. Now, yeah, so a lot of people like to go speed runes with her, and focus is very good for her second skill, as well as her first skill. She's not really a hard attacker, so continuous damage is sort of her main way of attacking the opposing monsters. Now, she's very good for the arena, but I mean, she's also useful in things like the dungeon. Now, I'd say on slot 2, you would go speed, because really we just want to max that out. On slot 4, I would do HP percent or defense, because she doesn't have a very high defense or high HP. She's actually really, really easy to kill, and so you want to give her a little bit of something to absorb any attacks. And then on slot 6, go accuracy. If accuracy is really not what you want to focus on, and you really just like that third skill of hers, then I would do HP or defense percentage on slot 6. So, recommendations either speed, like swift runes with focus, or you could go violent with focus. If you do go violent, I would still do the speed on slot 2, and then the rest are whatever you decide to do. So hopefully this has been helpful for you guys, and leave any suggestions of your own for this monster. Remember, don't let anybody tell you what monster to use or not to use. You rune them right and you partner them up right. They're all pretty good. They're all pretty useful. So, yeah, until next time, peace.